guys, I just wanted to talk to you a little bit today about oregano essential oil. So oregano is wonderful for many things, and most of us think of like cooking with it and that kind of stuff, and you can definitely add it to some of your favorite Italian meals, or like we like to do our grass-fed hamburger beef. We like to add a little bit to there and give it like a nice kick or punch on your palate, which is really nice. But I don't know if you knew, but oregano is really good for anything to do with the respiratory tract. So those of us that suffer with chronic bronchitis or pneumonia, during the season where we normally get it, we can definitely use some oregano, and you're going to want to dilute with fractionated coconut oil. Put about a teaspoon of that in your hands with 1 drop of the oregano and put that on the chest, and that's going to help you get through that season where you would maybe catch something that might be a little bit afflicting. So oregano is really good for inflammation in that respect as well. So getting rid of bacteria, fungus, virus, mold, anything that might be pathogenistic towards our bodies, okay? Now, it is also anti-parasitic, parasites and worms and roundworms, ringworms, and all kinds of other lice, bugs, fleas and ticks, and anything of that nature, maybe where mosquitoes, they don't like oregano. So it is definitely a great one to use for repellent as well. Now, most people don't know that oregano is good for menstrual issues as well, because it does help to balance the hormones. So for women going through menopause, it's a wonderful essential oil. Take that same teaspoon of coconut oil, whether it's the solid or the liquid at room temperature, put that 1 drop of oregano, rub that over the lower abdomen, or if you don't want to smell like a pizza all day, you can definitely put it on the bottoms of your feet as well. And it's good for that. Also great for allergy support. So those of us that struggle with allergies and getting that sinus impaction, we can use a little bit of the oregano and coconut oil and put it over our cheeks, top of our head, back behind our ears as well. It's great for macular degeneration. So in that regard, I'd put it on the back of the neck, and then also with the coconut oil around the eyes at night before bedtime. It does promote healthy digestion as well, so it aids in breaking down a lot of that extra bacteria and candida in the gut that tends to be overgrowing and causing us a lot of health issues. It does also help fighting cancer as well. I don't know if you knew that or not, but it does help in that regard as well. Now you can blend your oregano, because some of us don't like the smell of oregano, so you can definitely blend it, and it blends well with eucalyptus, lavender, rosemary, bergamot, cedarwood, cypress, and melaleuca. And you always want to make sure you're diluting your oregano essential oil, because it is a very caustic oil on the skin. It can be very hot. So we want to make sure that we cut down on some of those sensitivities and that burning sensation. Another little side note, your essential oils won't burn unless you're dehydrated. So when I'm very well hydrated, I can take this drop of oregano and put it underneath my tongue and it doesn't burn. Okay, same with all your other hot oils. But when I'm slightly dehydrated, it's going to feel more intense, and it's going to be really hot under my tongue. So that's just kind of a little key thing to keep in mind. So that's a great way to know whether you're hydrated or not, right? So I look forward to hearing about how you use oregano. And this is one that you can get really creative with, because it's really good at calling out things in the body that do not belong. We've used it for pink eye, all kinds of other infectious type behaviors, and it is a what do we call it? The evictor, because it's really good at kicking things out of your body that don't belong. So be prepared, all right? And I look forward to hearing what you have to share.